Good to see you. Sorry, I am. Well, no, I'm basically on time. It's 5 o'clock. This is when I said I would be live today. So we're gonna get into it shortly. Let me just really quickly get the lo-fi going in the background. Let me do it at like a respectable, reasonable level here. Let's see. Yeah, cool, sweet. I feel like in general the lo-fi is probably super quiet and it isn't even something that people notice. Hello, what's up, Carly? Good to see you, friend. All right, we are live today here. Yeah, I didn't mention, or I didn't share this in the Discord, but at the same time, I obviously want to make sure I get it done. Let me see what the coloring and lighting looks like right now. I think this might be okay. You know what? Yeah, we'll go for it with this coloring. I think it looks fine. Okay. But yeah, I thought we would start with, you're done with school? Heck yeah, congratulations. Oh yeah, Carla, let me know that, or let your dad know that I got your graduation announcement in the mail. So he texted me and was like, hey, I wanted to just double check to make sure that you got it. And yes, I did. So anyway, all right, so let's get into some warm-ups here. I'm just gonna run a one-piece challenge. That doesn't work. Okay, this does work though. Let's try this. All right, hear me out, actually, this is perfect. Let's put the homies in like this, with blue here. Let's go light pink, let's go magenta, let's go red up here. Let's go, actually, this doesn't look great. I mean, you could do something like this, but then yeah, purple's not gonna have a good spot in here. So let's try something else here. Let's go purple, let's go green, let's go, shoot, light blue won't work. Okay, so yeah, here, I think we could do something better here. I would say, oopsies. One of the things we could do, for example, is we could go like this. We can go magenta here, which then allows for green to go here. Maybe we just get rid of lime there. Boom, boom, oh, boom. And then, dang, we're close. What if we go like this? Light blue here. We just can't move the orange piece. I'm just warming up. There we go. Nice, sweet. Okay, just a little over a minute. So I might need to do run another warm up real quick. But yeah, okay, let's see. Okay. Going to the Tennessee Mountains? Very cool, okay. Is that what TN Mountains is? I feel like that's correct, right? The Tennessee Mountains? All right, let's do this thing, baby. All right, let's get another one going here. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you everyone who's here or people who were here, who are still here, either way. We'll get the stream going here. What's up, Georgia? Good to see you, friend. All right, let's do one more warm up here and then we'll get into the thick of it. Into the thick of it. What yeah. Was that Backyardigans? Was that who did Into the Thick of It? I don't know. Something like that. It might have been Backyardigans, which is a show that I was too old for, unfortunately, when it came out. But I do remember it because my younger siblings would watch it. Because I have siblings that are probably more of the age of, yep. Oh, there we go. Nice, look at that. Orange, white. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. I'm definitely, yeah, first North Carolina, then to the mountains. Nice. Not for you, yeah. Did you watch Backyardigans back in the day? What's up, you guys? What's up, Neon? Good to see you, friend. Welcome in. Make sure you guys are liking the stream too. More likes, more people show up. Can you do light and dark colors touching? Ooh, okay. So Georgia, let me see what. Okay, so here, you know what? I'm gonna pin your message. We're gonna check that out here shortly. Let me just on my computer. Let me tackle. Yeah, we're gonna start with Kanoodle Ultimate Champion. I only have Ultimate Champion and Extreme with me today, but I mean those are the two most popular anyway. So I think that'll be fine. Let me just hop into the control room for my live stream here and kind of run things from here. So let's see. All right, sweet. So let's do this thing. So can you do the light and dark colors touching, right? So the whole idea here, right, would be, heck yeah, I did. Nice. So it would be like the pinks, the greens, and the blues all touching, right? So it'd be like the greens have to touch, the pinks have to touch, and the blues have to touch. I'm not gonna limit these. I think are all gonna be allowed to go wherever because this is already gonna be a very challenging puzzle to try and attempt. So let's see if we can do something here. I'm just gonna like start from nothing, right? So let's do something like this. I was gonna say, you know, we could do, if we do that, right? We have to do that and then, or I would do that, right? And then we have to come up with something good for these two, which, I mean, it's not great because you'd have to put white here, and then we'd have to make sure that these two touch, which feels very challenging. Almost sort of worked there, though. But then here, this isn't gonna work, because yeah, so I need to get the greens to touch somehow. What if I moved this here, And I did... Ooh, nope, okay. I feel like we're weirdly close, but I don't think this is actually gonna work as is currently. If we go like this, I don't know if the blues will be able to touch though here, right? Because if you go like this, then the blue piece, I mean, this works technically, but the problem is that we're trying to have these, the blues touch, the greens touch, and the pinks touch. And I don't know, I mean, like, honestly, I'm pretty proud of that solve there, but let me see if I can somehow, I don't know, like beat it. I don't really know if I can though, because I feel like that might have been our only solve, based on just the fact that this is so many different pieces we have to figure out. We can also try something different over here, and we could try and like solve, I don't know, I'm gonna try something else here just to see what we're doing. Let's go orange, and then let's try and tackle like this, and then maybe boom, but then we'd have to make sure that blue touches light blue, right? This looks pretty awful though. I don't know if this is gonna work out, because here actually, well, okay, not quite, because yeah, we don't have room for purple, but we could go like, this won't work either, because now we don't have room for magenta to go. Okay, so yeah, this is tough. So we could go like this. It looks a little funky, but maybe it'll work out here, because you can go boom, boom, boom. Never mind, we're close, but it's not quite it. Because then blues would be touching, greens would be touching, but then the pinks need to touch, so it would have to be something like that. And then this isn't gonna work because, yeah, it's gonna be the same sort of issue. We could go like this and go purple here, never mind, because we would need blue to touch blue. Oh man, this is tough, okay. We could also take light blue out of here and instead go red, or, I mean, technically you can go red there, light blue here, and then blue can kind of go anywhere here. You can maybe go like this. Oh my gosh, this looked so good for a second, but it's not quite it. Red would go there, right? And then, yeah, we have the shape of the orange piece remaining, but of course we need room for purple. So what if we go like this? I don't think this is gonna work, right? Because then we don't have we don't have the shape of this little area here to work with. So, man, this is tough, okay. I don't know, yeah. I mean, well, you could do that actually. Wait, hold on. We got the pinks touching, the greens touching. Now we just need the blues touching. Oh my goodness. What's up, friends? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. The more likes, the more people show up. But also, the more likes, the more power I gain. Oh my gosh. Look at that. We did get it. Because look at that. The blues are touching, the pinks are touching, and the greens are touching. So we did finally actually figure out a solve where that did actually work out. But yeah, appreciate you guys so much for being here, friends. Let's freaking keep on going. All right. So I see another one here that I definitely, you got to power, yeah. Let's see, can you do red and purple touching, but the homies can't go together? I love that, Neon Bro, let's try that. So the best part about being early to the streams like this is that you guys will automatically be able to get, like you guys will be able to get your suggestions in without too much competition, I guess. Like once when the stream really gets going, that's when we, that's when it's hard for me to get all the suggestions sorted out. So anyway, or I'm more likely to miss everyone's suggestions. So can you do red and purple touching, but the homies can't go together, so gray and yellow can't go together? Let's see if we can get these in there. Ooh, I actually don't know if this one's possible, but oh gosh, yeah. I get the feeling that this one isn't possible. I could go and I don't have my Kanoodle solver up yet. Just to help me figure this one out. So let me try this one, see if it's solvable, but it might also be solvable only if you put the homies, aka gray and yellow, together. But I'm gonna give it a little look-see here, see if it's possible. It's not solvable. Okay, so this is already not solvable. Let's see. Oh my gosh, actually this looks kind of tough because this is, oh my gosh, yeah. If we go there and here, hold on, yeah, let me double check this one as well. Because yeah, technically, okay, this one is solvable, so let's try it, but also these two can't touch, right? Gray and yellow can't touch, so we're gonna have to solve around that. Of course, we have to put white here. Let's put lime back here. And then the problem is that from here on, we kind of have issues where we have to kind of, you know, figure something else out around these pieces and come up with something where yellow can go somewhere, right? But then here, the problem is that, you know, you can't really, yeah, get that one going. Let's see. Yeah, because I have to be able to find a spot for both gray and yellow where they are not touching, right? And I can't put gray here. But yeah, I don't know, like this could be solvable, but with those two pieces touching, and that's just how it is, right? So what's another thing we could do here, right? Because we can't move these three pieces, basically, red, white, and purple. So instead, let's see if we can, like, I don't know, I want to figure out some sort of way to, I don't know, does something like this work? I mean, it could, but now I feel like here, like I'm not going to have room for the gray piece. So I don't know if this is going to be solvable without putting these two together. I'm seeing here that the hint is such that I don't think it would be possible, unfortunately. So I might have to reset or rework this because, yeah, I don't really know how to like create a good spot for this to go where it's not just, you know, like we can't do this because then we'd have to put this here, right? And so, yeah, I don't know if we're able to, here. I can also, here, let's try, I'm gonna solve it where these two can touch, and then I'm gonna, from there, I mean, I can reshuffle it and try and get it better elsewhere. So let me see if we can do something here. I was gonna say, you could go boom, boom. That looks good, maybe. Although this looks tough back here. So yeah, that's actually not gonna work. I was gonna say, what if we try this way? And then you go blue here. And then you go boom, boom. Ooh, we're close again, but that's not quite it either. Okay, let's try something else. Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you all being here. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. We're trying to get to 200 likes, 200. And I will run a poll once we hit 200 for you guys to be able to decide sort of what puzzle we play, which version of Kanoodle we play for the remainder of the stream, whether it be Kanoodle Ultimate Champion or my personal favorite, Kanoodle Extreme. So get those likes going if you're if you want to help out. Likes are also free. So yeah, I definitely it goes a long way because it kind of helps push the live stream to more people, which is always much appreciated. Oh my gosh, yeah, see, so here's the solve with these two touching, right? What's up, that's me, Kanoodle guy, yeah. So, there we go. That's this, here, hold on, I'm gonna stop the timer here. This is it with these two touching. I think that might have been the only way that this was gonna be possible. But I can try a version of this puzzle really quickly where it's supposed to be red and purple, but the homies can't touch, right? Because I wanna, like, these two have to touch, right? So let's try something like this, right? I think this should be very much solvable. I'm gonna reset it just to kind of get this one done properly, Neon Bro, and then we're gonna do it where these two can't touch, right? So for example, if I wanna put like gray there, we can go light pink, lime, but then it's gonna be a little challenging down here because you have to go like this. But now I can basically put yellow anywhere. It's just a matter of making sure that it actually works here. Like if I wanna go like that, I don't think I can fit yellow in here and actually have room for, dang, yeah, because here it would actually work with light blue, but then, yeah, we just don't have enough room for the other things. Okay, so what if we went green here? Oh my gosh, please, Danny. Okay, green. And then, ooh, hold on. Oh, dang it, no, I thought maybe this would work, but it doesn't. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna work, especially without, I mean, you could go this way, right? Check this out, hold on. We go boom, 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 but then, yeah, we don't have room for light blue, so that doesn't work either. Okay, so let me try something else over here, right? I put gray there. I feel like maybe there's a better configuration. I just wanted to like put gray somewhere and then just kind of build around it, knowing that I couldn't move gray after that, right? Like gray can't really go there probably. Gray could maybe go here if I want to go like, I don't know, does something like this work? I mean, this would be orange and white. I don't love that. So what if we instead go, you can't do that either. Dang it, okay. If we had purple, we could make this work with a good combo of pieces. Instead, maybe what if we go magenta? Ugh, no, this sucks too. Okay, so I don't know if I love putting gray there either. We could put gray here maybe, see if we can solve this side. But yeah, gray and yellow can't touch. That is the main kind of challenge we got going on here. So I'm gonna really try my best to move past that. How are you so smart? I don't know, friend, I don't even know. Sometimes I question my intelligence, but I think that's part of being human sometimes. Being human sometimes. Like part of being human, I think, is sometimes kind of doubting yourself, right? So I'm gonna try not to do that though. Try not to be a hater to myself. One of the funny things that my friends and I used to do in our acapella group is that we would do like, we would say like, hey, don't talk, like if you're like, yeah, I just don't know if I sing this part very well. People will go, hey, don't talk to my friend Danny like that. Like it's like them reprimanding you for talking crap about yourself, you know what I mean? Which is kind of funny and kind of cute. Ooh, wait, hold on. Ooh, we're so close, but this isn't quite it. And also, diagonal I don't think counts as touching, but still here we don't quite have it because unfortunately the light blue piece is not, or the light blue, yeah, like, dang it, what am I trying to say? I don't know, but yeah, this is, yeah. But anyway, yeah, you should try that with your friends. Hey, don't talk to my friend blank like that, I think is one of the funnier, like, sillier sort of things to kind of throw out there. We could try this configuration again, see if we have enough room for light blue. Oh my gosh, and we do, look at this. That's perfect, we finally got it at the 3-minute mark, exactly. Let's go, baby. Thank you guys for joining. Appreciate y'all being here. If you guys want to like the live stream, it's free as heck. Once we hit 200 likes, 200, then we'll run the poll. I'm gonna type that in chat. Oh my gosh, I can't type. For you guys to know what's going on, I finally solved this one the way that it was intended to be solved. Also, if you guys want to, feel free to support in a meaningful way. You guys can throw out a super chat, and I will make sure to, especially if you want to make sure to have your suggestion be seen, you could throw it. Man, is it cold in LA? Not super cold. It might be colder than it is from, compared to Florida right now, I guess. But, okay. Okay, yeah. I like this one, Forever Star, that's what it is. Okay, yeah, let's see this. So, can you please do purple and yellow, but magenta and green can't touch? I love this, but yeah. If you guys, once we get to 200 likes, we'll run a poll for you guys to decide between Kanoodle Ultimate Champion and Kanoodle Extreme for what I end up kind of doing moving forward, or like, you know, what am I trying to say? Anyway, can you please do purple and yellow, but magenta and green can't touch? Right, okay, so purple and yellow. Let's just do it like that, and then magenta and green. So these two pieces can't touch, right? Doing a little wicked theming there. All right, here we go. All right, so these two pieces can't move and these two can't touch. We could put the homies together like this and just kind of go for it. In which case you could do, you know, something like this, but now we're kind of getting to a point where I have to put something like magenta, you know, somewhere. Here, though, would be the perfect spot for green, and we can't do that. So how else could we do this, right? Because here, this isn't gonna work. Okay, so let's try something else. Yeah, purple and yellow can't move. Let me try a different strategy over here, because we could do this. We can go magenta and orange back there. Love that. You can go red like that. And then we can go green here, right? So they're not touching, and these two haven't moved. And then let's go blue. Oh my gosh, we got it. Look at that. Light blue and white. Boom! 48 seconds. 49. It's gonna give me an extra second. Sometimes it does that, but yeah. Appreciate y'all being here, friends. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, feel free to throw out those likes. They're free, and yeah, it helps kind of push the live stream to more people. So thoroughly appreciate it if y'all want to throw that like out there. We got 226 people in here. The likes on the live stream are free, so I appreciate that. We're almost at 50. But yeah, our goal is always to get to 1,000. 1,000. There's 3 zeros for 1,000. That is kind of our sign of a successful stream, basically. That's our like personal milestone every time. We ever cross stream on Twitch? Maybe, Zarya, but it might be more likely TikTok with what I'm doing here, but we'll see. Hey, Becca, good to see you, friend. Welcome in. Green and white, but red can't touch either of them. Becca's been a long time viewer maybe, but like you've been commenting a lot of these for a while, and I appreciate that, friend. And you've also gifted a couple of times too, which is great. Green and white, but red can't touch either of them. Okay, so green and white. Okay, that doesn't quite work. Okay, but red can't touch either of them. Oof. I actually don't know. Here, I'm gonna go like this, which will give me a little more space to make it happen. So let's see. Red can't touch either of these though, which is wild. So I'm gonna have to put lime back there. And then we kind of have to do something funky down here, right? Like, I have to also come up with like a, oh man. I was gonna say, this would be perfect for red to go here, and then for this to happen. Oh my gosh, that sucks that I can't do that though, because red can't touch green or white, right? So instead, oh man, yeah, I would love to put gray here. It would be perfect. Instead, we could go like this. But then now I don't really have actually a spot that gray can go. So gray would have to go somewhere over here actually. I think maybe I might have to do gray there. Put either purple or we can go like this. But if we put gray here, is this what I was looking at, right? You can do yellow here technically if you go purple back there, but then here's gonna be really weird, right? Because I feel like you might have to go like this and this and this. And then here, I don't think we have enough room for, and then red can't touch either of those. Okay, I think this one might be impossible if red can't touch these two. So what I might have to do is I might have to reshuffle it because gray also has to go somewhere in here and like red does too. And the problem there just being that like, yeah, red can't touch, I mean, any of these. You can do it at like a diagonal, but yeah, like this won't work because we need the white piece or something to make that work. And gray has to fit somewhere in here too. So I'm gonna say that here, let's just do this. Let's move white over like here, right? So now we have at least a little more space to be able to put the pieces in the middle here. I think that's valid because I think otherwise this is probably impossible. Thank you guys so much for being here. Oh my gosh. Look at all these viewers. 268. Thank y'all, friends. All right. So yeah, we just have red can't touch either white or green. And lime has to go here basically. So let's see what else we can do. What if we did, right, we got to put red somewhere though where it's not touching. If you do red up there maybe. We could also go like orange, magenta, or we can go here, hold on. Let's try this instead. If we go gray there, we go red up here, right? So it's not touching green or white. We can go purple back here. If we go purple there and we go light pink there, we can go, I thought maybe we could go light blue there, but we can't. We also still have yellow. So I was gonna say what you can also do is we could take red out and instead go yellow here, light pink here, but then we would need blue here, and then, yeah, this isn't gonna work obviously, so. Dang, dude, okay. This is a toughie because, yeah, it would be so perfect to be able to do this because we literally would have it solved here, but red can't touch the green piece. Ugh, or the white piece, yeah, so this is tough. I feel like I have it here, yeah, okay. You know a way to do it, Anthony? Try and describe it, I guess, if you can, but yeah, I am looking at chat a little bit. I'm just, yeah, that sucks because, like, we literally have a solve, we just can't do it because of the restrictions. We could go like this. But then if we do that, though, we don't really have anywhere for gray to go. Unless you go like this and this, but then here doesn't work. Gosh, dang, because here, right, like if we go light blue there, we don't have a piece that's left over that'll fit there. So I gotta try something else here, because I know that this is solvable, but not where red, or at least not the way that we did it was like, yeah, we can't put red next to green. So that was our biggest challenge there, and we couldn't succeed with that. You can't do, I mean, you could go something like this, but I don't know if we could then fill out that area. What if we go gray there, right? You can go gray there, you can go like that, and then look at this. We can actually put red there, so it's not touching white or green. Love that. Let's say you could do this, purple, orange, and then, okay, that's not quite it, but what if we instead go blue? No, yeah, this isn't gonna work, okay. If we go light pink here, dang, no, because like here, I don't really have any good spots for these two to go. We can put them in like that, but then I just don't feel confident that we're gonna have, yeah, we're not gonna have the right kind of pieces left over, so, and we can't really do something like this. Oh wait, this was weirdly close. We just would have needed the green piece instead of light pink, so that doesn't work. All right, shoot. What if we go this way? What if we go red that way? And then we go, we have to find somewhere else for gray to go, but you can go like this, you can go like this, you can go like this. Dang it, we would need the yellow piece, okay. And I don't know if we can just kind of rework that in a way that's feasible. So what if we, dude, this one is tough. This one's very tough, okay. Because like, we did solve it already, but we didn't solve it in the way that actually worked. What's up, friends? Good to see everybody joining in. Appreciate y'all being here, friends. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. The likes are free, and also it goes a long way to help support. So, man, like how do we could go like this, actually. Hear me out. We can go boom, boom. We flip around magenta like so. But then maybe, yeah, we'd have to go gray here. You could go either blue here or, dang, no, I think we tried that already, and then this wouldn't work either because here, Yeah, that doesn't fill it properly. Plus we have this little area back here that doesn't work. Okay, this one might also just straight up be impossible without having those two touch. I mean, we already solved it where they were touching, so I at least feel glad that I did one of the ways that you could do it. But yeah, I'm gonna have a really hard time here trying to fill out the rest of the board, because here, yeah, you're gonna have this. I literally just did this. What am I doing? Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna move white so that white is just in the corner, right? Because here we still have the issue where we can't have, light blue still, or light green still has to stay back there, lime as we call it. But red still cannot touch green or white, right? That's still our main challenge. I just need to kind of work this out, right? So we could go like that. We could go like magenta here with red back there, and then, oh my gosh, okay. Much easier, because here red is not touching white or green. We finally got it. I just kind of had to move things around because it wasn't going to work otherwise. But yeah, thank you guys for all the likes. Once we hit 200, I'll run that poll for you guys to decide on whether or not we stay with Kanoodle Ultimate Champion or we move on to Kanoodle Extreme for the rest of the stream. I love both, but Kanoodle Extreme has my heart. So yeah, all right. I did it. Let's go. I finally got that one. It took me like 6 minutes and 35 seconds to get it that way. Okay. Okay, yeah. Sarah Biamba or Sarabia. No, yeah, I'll just say Sarah Biamba. Yeah, I got you, friend. Let's do Sarah's here. Light green and blue and pink on the left side. So light green, blue, and pink, magenta, all on the left side. So let me see if I can get this in like a tasteful way, right? That doesn't quite work. Let me see, what's the best way I can do this? What if we go like this? Oh, I want this to look so nice, but it's not going to, because I don't know. We could try something like this, because I at least know that there's a couple of pieces there on the side that'll fit. Well, it either is white or light pink. So let's try this. So these 3 pieces on the left side, they can't move now. We have to solve around them. Let's go like that. We can put the homies together now. Thank God. We can go like this. We can go like this. We can go like this. But then here, yeah, we need to find a good way to get green involved, because we can't do this. So instead, and we can't do this. This is actually I've encountered this situation many times, but this little shape here is not one you can actually fill with these 2 pieces. It's the only kind of shape like that where you can't fill it with those 2. So instead, is there another way we can go about this? We can go this way. Yep, there it is. Yep, purple there, light blue, and white. Let's go, right? That was it, right? Yeah, these 3 pieces just couldn't move, so we figured it out. Sweet. Let's go. Playing by Cat's Eye. I do like me some Cat's Eye. They're great. Wrong stream. Yeah, no worries, friend. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Jahir Mason, I really like yours, friend. Let's do yours. Yeah, thank you guys for showing up. Look at all these people here. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. It's free. It goes a long way to help support. Also, if you want to make sure that I see your suggestion and I do it, if you guys have a puzzle suggestion, you could throw it out in a super chat. The super chats go a long way to help support me. And so therefore, you know, if you throw it in the text of the super chat, I will prioritize those puzzle suggestions and make sure to do them. We also want to try and hit 1,000 likes on the stream. That is always our goal, is 1,000 likes on the stream over the course of like an hour and 15 minutes of being live. So red and light blue at the left corner, and they can't touch magenta or light green. Okay, so let's just do it like, this could be kind of funky. I don't know if it'll be good, but yeah, let's do this. So red and light blue at the left corner, and they can't touch magenta or lime green. So we'll put these up here. So yeah, now these 2 can't move and they can't touch those 2. So I had a couple of theories here. One would probably want me to do yellow there, but hear me out. In terms of trying to solve this at least, I would go like this. It's a really good little indent here to put the homies together. And then here, I can't put lime because then it would be touching red and light blue. These 2 can't touch these 2, right? So you could go with the classic, just put those together like that. Then we can go like this, but then here, we can't quite do it because when you put green in, it's gonna kind of separate the parts like so. So that doesn't work. What if we instead did that? No, because here we would need the orange piece, which we have back there, because once you put white in, you're gonna have the shape of the orange piece left, and of course I have the lime. So instead, what if we go, we just did that. This is definitely not gonna work. Okay, so maybe this doesn't work. Maybe we gotta try something else up here. Because yeah, these two pieces just can't touch those two though. So we'd have to come up with something else here. What if we try this? It looks a little funky, but it is possible here to make this happen. Oh my gosh, yep, it works. Look at this. And then white here and lime. And then these two are not touching these two. We did it. Heck yes. And I'm not even gonna try and solve this one without, or with separating the homies, aka gray and yellow. That wasn't part of the thing there. Do extreme. Well, I might try Kanoodle Extreme if you guys, we gotta hit 200 likes first and then I'll run the poll. And if extreme wins in the poll, then I will switch over to Kanoodle Extreme. But yeah. All right, let's keep moving. Yeah, if anyone's got any super chats, feel free to throw them out there. Especially if you want to make sure that I do your suggestion. We'll throw that, yeah, throw that thing out there. Okay, let me do a quick water break here. Okay, yeah, I feel like, here, especially because you're the #2 fan, Annalise. We're gonna go with Annalise's here because Annalise, it's yellow and gray not touching. So, what was the hardest thing you've ever done and how long did it take you? Well, some of the ones that I haven't, or like the hardest ones that I've tried are ones that I didn't even get to solve. But yeah, I'll have to think about that one though. So, yellow and gray not touching. We're gonna try this one. So this is obviously just the homies. Put them in, but they can't be touching. So I was gonna say we could try something like this, because the previous way that it was kind of dropped in didn't actually work. So here we go. All right. So yellow and gray cannot move. Let's just try and do this thing. Let's see, so if we put light pink down there, I don't want to get rid of white down here because white's the most versatile piece in the game. I want to save it till the very end if I can. Right, so let's do blue in there. We could do a couple of things in here like green, magenta. Looks, oh, that looks awesome. Look at that, light blue. Oh my gosh, and then I think we got this. We just have to fill this out properly, right? So, for example, if we go like this, there it is. Oh my gosh, look at that. 32-second solve. Let's freaking go, baby. Hey, we're almost at 200 likes. Make sure you guys like the stream if you haven't. Once we hit 200, I'm gonna run that poll for you guys to decide whether or not we stick with Ultimate Champion or we move on to Kanoodle Extreme. We'll run the poll, and then the votes will be tallied by the poll, of course, and then we will go from there. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, Jennifer Blessing. I actually really like this one. Let's do this one. Okay. Love it. White and gray can't be touching and red in the right corner, right? So white and gray can't be touching, but first we'll throw red in red in the right corner. So we'll put it in like this, right? And then white and gray can't touch. So it's basically just these two can't touch. But let's actually just do it as if these, yeah, so the rest of the board can remain the same here. So we could do like, that already sucks actually, so I'm not gonna do that. You could do this, and we could just build out this way with the homies like this. So now it just means that white can't touch the gray piece, which we've already kind of created a bit of a border here to prevent that from happening. So I'm just gonna build out this way, see what I can create. This is awful. Why am I doing this? Okay, let's go this way. Yeah, this doesn't work actually. Okay. The vibes are not vibing with this one. Okay, and then I have white and orange left over. Let me just see if I can figure something out here. So if we go, let's go orange. Dang it, we're close here, but we don't quite have it. Oh no, we do. Because you can go purple there, blue there, and white. 54 seconds, there we go, baby. Let's go. Oh yeah, look at that, we're at 192 likes. We're almost at 200. Once we hit 200, we're gonna run that freaking, what am I trying to say? Run that poll. So you guys get to decide on whether or not we move over to Kanoodle Extreme or we stay here on Ultimate Champion for the remainder of the stream. We're a little over halfway through the stream, I think, at this point. But yeah, let's see what we got going on. Hey, we're at 199. Oh my gosh, who's gonna be the 200th like? Okay, let's see. Let's see. Adrian, I like yours here. Let's do this thing. Yeah. Also, if you guys want to make sure that I do your suggestion, you can throw it out in a super chat. Any amount is perfectly fine. Throw it in the text of the super chat, and I will prioritize it. Make sure it gets done. Okay, let me start this poll real quick. Thank you guys so much for 200 likes. Which Kanoodle? I'll do which Kanoodle puzzle should I play next, just in case somebody like shows up into this shows up into the stream, has no idea what's going on. So, Ultimate Champion and Extreme. All right, let's do this thing, baby. All right, so let's see. Ultimate Champion's the one we're currently playing, or Extreme. Make sure you guys vote in the poll and decide which one I do for the remainder of the live stream. Which one we do together, if you will. Red and yellow on the left side, but can't touch orange or lime. Okay, so red and yellow on the left side. Let's do it like this. That could be fun, right? Or, you know what? Let's do it an even more fun way, like that. But they cannot touch orange or lime green. Okay, so these two pieces cannot touch these two. Okay, all right. All right, let's do this thing. Okay, ready? Let's go. All right. First instinct that I have is to put light blue here and just kind of forget about it. Or, nope, you know what? Yeah, let's just do it. And then now let's just create some sort of situation here. Or, you know what? Yeah, let's just throw, because these can't touch each other, right? Or no, they can't touch orange or lime green. Okay, so we have to create a border here. So let's go like this. And this, maybe. And then you can go orange here because, yeah, they just can't touch red and yellow. So I can put orange there. But then I'd have to put white there, which sucks. And then, yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be able to fill the rest of this board with these pieces, right? So, yeah, okay. All right, we gotta try something a little different here. You could go like this. We have a little more room now. But then here, yeah, we can't quite do that either. Okay. Can we do something here? Nope. Dang it, okay. So let's go back to the basics. So yeah, we can't move those. So let's try maybe something like that. We can go magenta up top here. We can go lime here. We can go gray. We can go purple down here. We can go, but there's like kind of nowhere to put green, and we can't do green down there, but we could maybe do, Okay, gosh dang. Sorry, I locked in for a second and I wasn't talking. That's how locked in I got. Okay, we could try something like this, right? We just can't have, what is it? Orange and lime, right? Can't touch red and yellow. So, yeah, I locked in so hard just now that I kind of forgot I was live streaming. Okay, let's do this thing, baby. All right, what if we go, ooh, we're close. That's not quite it. Okay, let's try something slightly different here. What if we go, like this? No, that sucks. Okay. What if we go, I don't know if this is gonna be anything meaningful. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, dang, okay. I feel like this was our best bet, or maybe, yeah, like this could be something, but then I'd have to put white down here, which isn't good. Yeah, this isn't it, because here, right? Oh man, if we had blue left over, right? But blue's over there, so maybe what we could do, actually, check this out. Because we just need to make it so orange can't touch, orange and lime can't touch red and yellow, right? The ketchup color, ketchup mustard, not ketchup by itself, ketchup mustard. No, I don't know. Because yeah, orange can't go there. I don't really love this. Let's see if we can do something else, right? So for example, here, hear me out. I was actually gonna say we could do this, right? We can go light pink, we can go gray here. That looks sick. But then, yeah, we can't have orange and lime touch these two pieces. So we'll put these up to the top here for a second. I might as well just put magenta in there. We can go lime here. That looks good. And then, what if we go boom, boom. We're getting a little funky here. Yeah, there's no way this is gonna work. Why would I do this? Okay, so instead, let's go boom, boom. Nope, okay. Shoot. How do we want to do this? Let me prioritize these two pieces, right? Let's prioritize light blue and green. So we can take purple out, though. We can go, you could go green here like this, right? And then maybe either purple here. Boom, boom, boom. Yes, baby, let's go. Look at this. And there we go. Orange and white. Sweet. Nice. Look at all the people here. Thank you guys. Make sure you guys are liking the stream. Oh my gosh, I forgot to, I thought I pressed the button, but I guess it didn't register. Okay. But yeah. Also, if you guys want to, I say this after I like break the game. But yeah, if you guys want to make sure to, if you want to get your own Kanoodle products, by the way, especially for this holiday season, it's great for Secret Santa, you know, all that kind of stuff. Great gifts for anybody. You guys can get it at the links here on the live stream. You can get it at the shopping bag link here, or at the link in the description of the live stream. It'll take you over to that place that rhymes with Schmamazon, and you can get it there. But if you get it with that through that link, then I get a commission for it, which is great. So yeah, okay, let's see. Ooh, there's so many coming in. Oh my gosh, thank you guys so much. If you guys want to make sure to that I see your suggestion and do it, you can throw it out in a super chat. Let me see what we can do here. Oh my gosh, there's so many coming in. Thank you guys. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. Neon Bro, I really like this idea. Also, make sure you guys are voting in the poll on whether or not you want to stay on Ultimate Champion or we move over to Extreme for the remainder of the live stream. So yeah, let me know by voting. Okay, so light blue and green touching, but you have to place white first. So light blue and green touching, but you have to place white first. Okay, let's see if we can get these in a spot. Ooh, here. This would work, because yeah, I could shuffle it up, but yeah, this was looking good. I have to place white first is interesting, right? So if that's the case, how would I go about it, right? So here. So I love this idea, right? So it's gonna be light blue and green. These two cannot move. And white has to be placed first, right? So what I'm thinking, for example, is if I did magenta here, I can go red here. I might honestly just do white here and see if we can just kind of solve around that, right? Because here's my thought process. We go like this, right? Although here, ooh, okay. Oh yeah, here we go, look at this. We can do the homies like this, right? Gray and yellow like that. Put lime down there, get rid of some of the tougher pieces. Oh my gosh, I feel like we have it here, right? I feel like this has to be it. We just gotta find the right place to put these things. Hold on. Boom. Yep, there it is. Let's go, baby. Nice. Okay, I thought of that perfectly then. I don't know how I did it, but yeah, I put white down there first and I solved the rest. Let's go. Okay. Heck yes, baby. I think that's worth a like more than anything. Our goal is to get to 1,000 likes on the live stream, so if you guys have the means to be able to throw out a like here, I would thoroughly appreciate it. It helps, obviously it helps push the live stream a bunch, but it also just in general is it's a great time. Yeah, it goes a long way to help support the channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed too, if you're not already. And if you want to make sure, again, that I see your puzzle suggestion, then you can throw it out in a super chat. Any amount is fine. But it goes a long way to help support, and I want to make sure that I reward those who do that. So let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I just liked and subbed. Thank you, Neon Bro. Appreciate you, friend. All right, let's see. Oh my gosh, there's so many coming in. Okay. Jeremy, I like this one. I like this concept. Okay. So let's go with Jeremy's here. Although Jeremy's kind of spamming a bit, but I guess I've already pinned Jeremy's comment. But anyway, let's do this one, baby. All right, so light blue in the bottom left corner with white touching it. So light blue in the bottom left corner with white touching it. I guess I could just put white like somewhere like that. Maybe it looks kind of funky and challenging. Or we can just go like that. Now, you know what? Yeah, let's keep it like this, right? So it's with white touching it, and they can't touch orange and lime, right? So these two pieces can't touch these two. I already have a couple of ideas here, I think. Although it looks kind of challenging, but yeah, dang, this is tough. Okay, let's try it though, let's try it. So yeah, these two pieces up here cannot touch these two that I've placed already. So hear me out, check this out. I'm thinking red here with magenta in there because this creates a really awesome spot for these two to go, the homies, if I want to put them together like that. And now I can just kind of put these four pieces in here wherever if they do have spots that they can go, right? So that's not gonna work, but if we go like this, no, dang it, okay, that's not gonna work either because we need a good spot for green. Okay, I might wanna prioritize green and just do something like that. Ooh, this is close because you can also go like this if we flip that around, but then here, it's just gonna be the shape of the green piece again. Goodness, okay. Yeah, this isn't gonna work, okay. I might have to rework this. I just don't know if I have another option here, right? Because you can't go there. We already tried that. That's not gonna work either. What am I doing? Okay. Green this way, does that work? Ooh, hold on. It doesn't. Why am I excited about that? I don't know. Okay. Let's try something else then. So I was gonna say, because I like this and I like it as a spot for gray to go. The only issue stemming from that, right, is like putting yellow with it meant that I had to get rid of purple and blue on the sides there because they're the only two long pieces kind of remaining. So instead, what if we go, I don't know, I'm doing something real weird right now, but oh my gosh, if we had the light blue piece remaining, then we could do it. But light blue and white can't move, and also I need to remember that, what is it? And then orange and lime green can't touch white and light blue, right, okay. Okay. So what if we did, oh my gosh, how does one do this? Okay, maybe we won't go gray there then. What if we go, light pink here, right? We can't put orange here because it would be touching those. So lime and orange, yeah, can't touch these two pieces, right? So we can go boom. Lime can't go here though, dang it. Because that would be perfect. Because then we'd be able to go like this. But yeah, lime can't go there, and I feel like we'd be able to solve the rest of that. Okay, that stinks. What if we go like this? No, we need to make room for, we need to make a new spot for lime where it's not, okay. Let's try something else here. What if we go, oh my gosh, this is literally, this would make the exact shape of both of the pieces that can't touch white. Oh my gosh, okay. Dang it. What if we go, okay, let's try something different over here, right? I was thinking, what if we go, hear me out, hear me out. It's gonna look really weird and ugly for a second. It's really gonna look ugly, actually. I really don't believe in this idea at all. Nope, okay, I'm not doing this one. Thank you guys so much where, okay, yeah, yellow where light pink is, okay. Okay, I wanna see what you're talking about. We can go like this, right? Yellow like that. Is that what you were thinking? Maybe. We can go green here, potentially. We just need to find now good spot for gray, which, yeah, can't go there. Oh my gosh, yeah, how do I create like a little area for gray to like kind of cutely fit somewhere, right? Maybe we take green off of here. What if we go, we can't go orange here, right? Because lime and orange cannot touch light blue and white. We can go, I mean, like lime can go there, but then we don't have any room for gray to kind of go somewhere decent, right? Because, yeah, okay. Shoot, dude, this one's tough. Okay. Boogers, man. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Dang it, we can't go lime here. Otherwise, I think we probably got this one almost figured out, actually. We can't go like that because we don't have a piece that would fit in there. Dude, this one's tough. Okay. What if we go like this? We can't do this though, yeah, because we can't put the lime piece here because it would touch white. Oh man, okay. This one's tough, you guys, my goodness, okay. Just do it now, I'm leaving a dislike. What does that mean? What does that mean? I'm trying, friend. Can you dislike the live streams? Because that would make me sad, if you could. But it sounds like I guess maybe you can. And I think we tried this. We might not have tried all the options here, but let's see. I can't imagine this will work. No, it's not gonna work, okay. Oh my gosh, it does. Look at this. Boom and boom, and they're not touching. So lime green and orange are not touching like blue and white. Woo! Man, that was tough. Okay, we figured it out. We finally figured it out way later, but hey, you know what? It worked, it worked. Appreciate you guys so much though. Let's check out how the poll's going. Make sure you guys are leaving a like too. We're trying to get to 1,000 likes on the stream, but if we even get to 500 here, it'd be awesome. Nice. Okay, so we're gonna end the poll. Looks like you guys want to stick with Ultimate Champion. 57% of the vote. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. Why no from Jeremy? You can't get it. No, I did get it. I'm sorry, friend. Okay, here we go. Let's move on to the next one here. Thank you guys so much for being here, but also, yeah, thank you to everyone who's thrown out suggestions. If you guys want to make sure that I get your suggestion, or if you want to just kind of help support the channel and my content creation and music career, then feel free to throw out a super chat. Any and all amounts is great, but also, yeah, if you want to make sure your suggestion's seen, you can throw it out in the text of a super chat. Any amount. I just said that, I think. Okay, anyway, let's see. Oh, you know what? Okay, let's do stuff. 537 is very interesting. I like this one. All warm colors in the middle is really interesting because to me, right, the 3 warm colors we kind of have access to would be these 3, right? I wouldn't necessarily call any of these other pieces warm colors. So let's say these 3 warm colors in the middle, right? This, I don't know if this will work actually. So let me try like this. I'll leave a little spot open in the middle there. I'm gonna double check this one to make sure that it's solvable before we waste a bunch of time on it. So yeah, bear with me for like 3 seconds here while I check this one out, see if it's doable. It might not be, just in the sense that like we don't have enough room for gray on either side. So in reality, like, yeah, this one's not solvable. Okay, I'm glad I checked because it doesn't look solvable. Let's move it upwards, right? So let's put it, I was gonna say, what if we do this? What if we go boom, 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 boom? This looks like it could be more feasible, but let me double check this one again too. Because yeah, this is a very challenging idea, but one that I chose for some reason. No, I liked it. Let's see. What if we go like this and, oh my gosh, please, there we go. Oh, this one's not solvable either, my goodness, okay. What if we go like this? Will that work? Let's see. Solvable? No, this one's not solvable either. My goodness. Okay. It's going to be really hard coming up with a solvable puzzle here, it looks like. All right. What if we go like this and this? How about something like that? Will that work? I don't know. Here, we're trying this one. But yeah, appreciate you guys so much for being here, friends. This has been awesome. Love these streams. I love the viewership and the turnout. It's just so great. Y'all have been so kind with your likes, with your subscriptions, with your super chats. If anyone throws any out there, it doesn't matter if yeah, okay, all right. This will work here, this plays. So here, we're gonna go for this one here. Let me reset the timer, get a fair, honest timer here. All right, here we go. So these 3 pieces can't move, we gotta solve around it. I'm gonna assume that this would be the best place for gray to go, so we're gonna try it. Let's go like this, but then this is gonna be a really disgustingly challenging area to fill. So what I might do instead is, because yeah, we can't move these 3 pieces. If you put gray there, you have to do either blue or white back here. Let's go white, because then we can go green or lime, light green, we can go green, then we can go like this, or we can go, hear me out, boom, boom. Oh gosh, but there's no way we can fit these pieces in here like this. It's absolutely, yeah, okay, so we need to put probably magenta somewhere over here, right? Like, you could do magenta like this, but no, we need the orange piece. Okay, dang, okay. I want to be able to put gray here, but like technically we could maybe go gray like this, in which case could we solve the rest of this? We could. It could be lime, green, and white, right? And then here we'd have to probably go something like this, but then yeah, we can't fill that. Oh my gosh, okay, cool. Cash B Gaming, thank you so much, friends. Oh my gosh. Hippopotamonstrossequipedaliophobia. I don't know if that's correct, but thank you so much for the super chat, friend. I might be able to tackle that one, make another attempt at that one shortly. But let me just see if I can do this one. Dude, okay, there are too many tough pieces remaining, so maybe that's not where gray goes either. Let's see, what if we did, okay. Let's take these out. If there's another way we could do gray here, how would we do it, right? If we put white here. Oh, you could get, okay, hear me out. You could go light blue there with blue like this. That looks pretty sick. But yeah, thank you so much, Cash B, for the super chat, friend. I appreciate it. I don't even know if I said it right or I don't know. But yeah, appreciate you, friend. All right, let's see. What if we go boom, boom, boom? Okay, not that, but what if we go like this? Boom. Dang it, no, because we still have the lime piece. I forgot about the lime piece completely. Okay, if we go like this, though, can we do maybe like this? I don't know if that changes anything at all. I don't think it does. All right. OMG, I love your videos. I'm crying. Oh, thank you, Judy. Appreciate you, friend. Thanks for being here. Okay, let's keep on moving on here. Make sure you guys are liking the stream, too. The more likes, the more people show up. So it kind of goes a long way to help support the channel. Okay, I don't really like this one anymore, or at least how we were doing it, right? So these 3 pieces can't move, right? That's the main challenge here, right? So, yeah, dang, okay. Maybe, oh my gosh, you're awesome for trying to say that. Appreciate you, Cash Feed. Thank you for double the super chats, friend. You're awesome. Thank you so much for starting the super chat train. Super chat train. Because you could go, if you go green there, you can go like this and this and this and this, but then I feel like we might have tried this already. I don't know. Because here I feel like we have so many challenging pieces remaining, right? Because if you go like this, yeah, there's no way to fill out this space with these 3 pieces. So, yeah, these 3 can't move. As a reminder to anybody just now kind of joining in. If we go like this, right? Yeah, I feel like we want to do it this way. And I feel like this would be a thing, right? But then we'd have to put probably lime somewhere over here, right? But then, oh my gosh, look at that. It worked. Okay, so I knew it was solvable, obviously, because I checked, but also, wow, that is wild. Thank you guys. Hey, we're almost at 500 likes. Keep those likes going, baby. Face reveal. Here, look, check it out. Ready? It's gonna be the worst angle ever. Face reveal. What up, baby? Welcome, friends. Appreciate y'all. There you go. There's your face reveal. Okay. The angle, that was the angle I chose. It's the worst. Okay. Oh, yeah. The hair looks funky too right now. All right. Let's do this one. But yeah, my name's Danny Padilla. Oh, you guys should know that. Jump scare. Yeah, you're so pretty. Thank you, friend. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So let's do a few more of these. It is, I've been live for about 55 minutes. I usually go for a little over an hour. So let's see if I can get a couple more in there. If we got any more super chats, feel free to throw them out there. Blow, why would you say ew? Me? Did someone say ew for me? Okay, yeah. I found a cool symbol. Weird. It's a weird 3. Wow, Cashby, thank you for letting me know in a super chat. That's awesome, friend. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what that one is. Okay, yeah, let's see. Let's see. Oh, yeah, did we do all the cool colors in the middle? Well, what do we determine as cool? You know what? Okay, yeah, I'm interested in the concept because we just did the other way around, right? So the cool colors to me, of course, would be the blues and the purple, right? So putting them in the middle, we're gonna have to put them up like on one of the sides like this, right? Let's try, is something like this doable? Let's see. Because if you put them in the exact middle of the board, it's not gonna leave any room for the other pieces. Plus also we're getting rid of all of the long pieces in the game, which sucks. Like all the long pieces in the game cannot move now if we do this, right? Okay, this is solvable though. It does say it's solvable, so we gotta find it. Here we go, baby. All right, so these 3 can't move. Let's do it. Here we go. No, you meant those? Okay, wait, hold on. All cold colors in the middle. That's what these are, right? Yeah, okay. I want to put gray there because it just looks so perfect, but I don't know what the odds are that we can actually fill out the rest of this board. Because we can also go like this, right? And then let's go orange here, because then you can go light pink. Oh, then we have a piece long enough to get there. Oh my gosh. Veronica, thank you so much for the super chat, friend. Try putting 3 of your favorites in and shaking it. Okay, I will warn you that 3-piece challenges, like when you shake it up like that, can be pretty challenging to accomplish. So I'll use my own discretion with that one, but I will definitely try that one next. Thank you so much, friend. I appreciate you. Okay, this doesn't quite work. All I know is this is solvable though, so that's helpful information at least. But yeah, thank you so much, Veronica. I appreciate you. All right, let's do this one. All right. Let's try an additional, I mean, if we do this again, oh my gosh, where are these going? Like, Cash B, thank you so much, friend. You're really cool, and this is an awesome stream. Thank you so much, Cash. I appreciate you, friend. You're the absolute realist for sending that over. I thoroughly appreciate you, friend. Thank you. This isn't gonna work either. Okay. So maybe we should put gray like over here, maybe? If that's the case, how would we go about filling out the rest of this board, right? Because how could we fill this out? I mean, you'd have to go orange and white here, which sucks. I don't love this. And then you go red here. Can't do that. Yeah, I don't love this. Okay, so instead, I mean, let's just try this then. Let's just try boom, boom, right? Orange here. We can go, oh, wrong way. Green, light pink, right? Oh no, but we don't have a piece long enough to fit underneath it if we do that. That sucks. So instead, what if we go red and then, this is a little interesting though, because I think the only way we can traverse this is if we go like that and, oh, wrong way. And this, and then magenta, but then here we would need to shape the light pink piece again. Oh, that sucks, okay. What if we tried, no, that's not gonna work. Oh my gosh, okay. Or we can go like this, we can go magenta there, white back behind there, but then what are the odds we can actually fill this? Here we would get the shape of the magenta piece, that's wild, right? And then if we go backwards this way, I don't think we can like solve this though. We could take out orange and put white here, we just can't move these 3 pieces, right? That's the main challenge here. Or, wait, hold on. Oh, man, no, because here we get the light pink shape. Oh, my soul. This sucks. Okay. What if we try... Oh, man, I feel like we're close, but we're not. And we can't do this because we can't fill this area in back here. If we tried... Yeah, we can't do that. Okay. I feel like gray's got to go there, but maybe here. I'm gonna get a hint off to the side here, and it's gonna tell me what to do. Okay, or not. It's gonna give me a hint. The hint is that orange goes here. There is a solve in which orange can go here, right? So how I would go about filling out the rest of this board is you can go magenta there with white and lime, and then we have these pieces that'll fit on this side, right? I don't know. Dang it, because here this would work if we had the red piece left. So. Yeah, you can call it cheating all you want, though. It's not. I'm just trying to at least get a hint to get us further into the puzzle so that we don't have to waste time here. Oh my gosh. Do you know how to solve the T puzzle? What's the T puzzle, Cashby Gaming? Thank you so much for the super chat, but what's the T puzzle? Oh my gosh, this isn't gonna work. Because if we go like this, or if we go like that, right? Yeah, it's not gonna fit all the pieces. Okay. And if you go like this, right? Or if we try that, maybe? No, okay, that doesn't work either. Okay, so how else would we fill this side, right? There are a couple of other ways you could do this, right? You can go boom, you can go green, and you can go white, right? And then over here, maybe you go red. But then, yeah, there's just no way you can fit these three pieces in here. So, my gosh, okay, here, I'm gonna get another hint here just to do this one, and then, okay. So yeah, it's telling me that lime goes here. So maybe instead we try light pink and white, and then you go like this. Nope, okay, not that. You go like this. But then, yeah, I feel like there's just no way for this to work right here. Oh my gosh, Cashby Gaming, it's a puzzle with a box that you fit 6 T's into. Oh, I've never seen that before, but I appreciate the super chats, friend. Let me know, I don't know, yeah, maybe there's a way I can attempt it at some point here. But first, I can't, okay, that's not gonna work, okay. Let's try, because it said, okay, so I'm looking at some hints here that say that it's orange and lime, like that, which means there's gotta be, I don't know, maybe there's some sort of other way to fill this in. But I feel like therefore gray would go here, but maybe not. No, yeah, it would have to go there, okay. So if gray goes here, assuming gray goes there, we tried light pink. It's gotta be either light pink and white or green and white. Let's go back to green and white. So green and white, right? But then could we do something in here? Oh my gosh, yes we can. Look at that. We finally got it. We needed the hints, otherwise that was gonna take a billion years. Okay, so yeah, Cashby, you were crushing it right now, friend. Thank you so much for all of the gifts, friend. That is so kind of you. Just, you're like talking to me via super chat, and I appreciate that. No need to, but hey, we're almost at 500 likes. Appreciate you guys. If you guys want to throw out a like that you haven't thrown out already, feel free to like the live stream. It goes a long way to help support. So let's see. Veronica said 3 of my, yeah, so 3 of my, I'm gonna type this out so I can pin it. 3 of my favorite, or I'll do like, shake up 3 of my favorite pieces. What are my 3 favorite pieces here, though? Let me, okay, hold on. Face reveal, I just did a face reveal, Sarah. I can do another one here shortly. You know what, here, check it out, ready? Here, I'll put my hair not behind my ears this time, but you'll see how long my hair gets. Look at how long the hair is. What's up, baby? Welcome, everybody, appreciate you all being here. Thank you. Ooh, there's a hair on the screen. Yeah, my hair is very long, okay. Cashby Gaming, oh my gosh. Challenge, get red and white as far away as possible. Oh, thank you, Cash. Okay, yeah, I'll try that one next, friend. Thank you so much. Okay, so here. For example, though, let's see. What are my 3 favorite pieces? Oh my gosh, hold on. I need to make sure that I'm, you're pretty. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you. Okay, hold on. Where did did I even put that out there? My chat? Maybe I didn't. Okay, hold on. Okay, but yeah, Cash, thank you so much for the super chats, friend. Okay, so, I'm gonna shake up my 3 favorite pieces. That's what it is. Okay. So I'm gonna shake up, or I'm gonna say like, let's go. Okay, 3 favorite pieces I'm gonna say are gray, light blue maybe. Although I don't know if it's my favorite. Let's go gray, yellow, the homies of course, and I don't know. I'll say lime. Gray, yellow, and lime. So we're gonna shake these 3 pieces up. So I'll put those in chat. Gray, yellow, and lime can't move. Cause yeah, I like to put it out here in the like I wanna put it as a chat here so I can pin this, right? So now you guys can see, like anybody who joins in can see exactly what puzzle we're doing. All right, so we can shake this up, but like, I'm kind of worried that these are gonna land in a spot that's just impossible. This looks very much impossible, but I can double check it, see if it's somehow doable. The problem with 3-piece challenges is that if they're like fully randomized, they will likely be pretty impossible to solve. So for example, with this one, right? This one says it's not solvable, right? So I'd have to shake it up again, I guess, until we find one. Kayla, you can try and race me. I don't know if this one's gonna be doable either. This is almost the same exact thing, but with lime moved over one. Literally, lime just got moved over slightly. Okay, this one is solvable. Okay, sweet. So this one is doable from what I can see here. So let's do it. Let's try it. These 3 pieces cannot move. Okay. So first of all, I'm gonna say, let's put blue back there, right? We're gonna need another L-shaped piece to fit in here, but I'm gonna say also that green's probably gonna go there. I could maybe go, let's go orange in here, just to kind of keep white until the very end. But then I was gonna say magenta would be great there, but then we'd probably do green down here. What does that mean for, I mean, yeah, one of the concerns I have immediately is that like I don't have a good spot for, or I don't know what's gonna go up here, right? You could go red in here, or you can go red this way. Ooh, hold on. Shoot, this isn't gonna work though, because yeah, anywhere I put purple, it's gonna kind of mess up. Okay, so this doesn't quite work here, but there is a solve. I know that for a fact, right? So in that case, I like blue back here because I don't want to go, I mean, you could go, oh here, hold on. You could go white and red. I just don't love getting rid of those pieces like that. So you can also go this way and then go light pink there, magenta, but then yeah, we can't fill out that area and we have some of the tougher, like bigger pieces left over. So yeah, we can't move gray, can't move lime, can't move yellow. That is our biggest challenge here. So what if we go, nah, okay, I don't love this. I don't love this. I want to go back to blue up here. If I keep struggling, I'll throw a hint in there for myself. Because you can also go like this and this, right? But then now we have some tough pieces remaining. This isn't gonna work. There's no way. Yeah, because here, yeah, I need room for light blue to breathe. Let light blue breathe. Okay, we can go like this. But then I probably would want to take red and put red there, but then we don't have any room for magenta if we do that, unless we go like this and this. But then here, ooh, hold on, this was close, because here we just need the orange piece, but yeah, it's not quite gonna work with what we have left over. So instead, what if we did, I don't know where we'd be able to put, because we can't move lime, gray, and yellow. I've been told by the solver here that we can, in fact, do it. So let's try something else then. Let's go back to here maybe. We could, I like blue there. I feel like blue is fine. If we go white there, how would we fill out this area over here, right? You could just like, I don't know, if I want to get rid of light blue, you could put it there, but then we'd have to maybe go red there, which I don't think is going to be the answer, because then we maybe put red there. Hold on. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, this doesn't quite work. I was going to say you could do this, but it obviously doesn't leave room for the green piece. Is there any way you can like reconfigure this? No, because yeah, because now we don't have room for magenta. Dang it. Okay, what if we tried... Oh, you could go like this. Hold on. Red, magenta. Okay. Wait. No. Okay, hold on. No, I don't know if I have it, because then if you go green there, yeah. Dang it. Okay, because here, right? If you go purple, it would be the shape of the blue piece remaining, or if you do this, it's the shape of the orange piece remaining. Dang it. Okay. We're so close yet so not. I don't know. Yeah. And then I tried this earlier. Maybe the key is that I probably have to, maybe if I switch these two, right? If I go like that, because then I can go white here, then we'd probably go red, and then green in here. But then, yeah, where the heck would I put, I mean, unless I take this out, but then I don't know, like where would I put magenta though, if that were the case, right? Like, because I don't think I can't put magenta up there. If I have something different here, well, I don't know. Good gosh, how would we do this, right? Because like you can also go like this, but then oh wait, wait, oh my gosh, there it is. We did it. Let's go. Okay. Wow. Okay. All right. I think I got one more puzzle in me, you guys. I'm a little over time here, but I appreciate you guys so much for all the love here. Oh my gosh, Cash, did you just send another super chat, friend? Okay. I found a Spider-Man 2 type mobile game called Spider Fuser. That's awesome, friend. Okay. That's hilarious. Okay. Thank you so much for the super chats, friend. I feel like I love that you're just using it to spark up a conversation with me. That's very kind, friend. Okay. So where's the other one here okay. We had one more super chat that I want to make sure I get to. Oh yeah, it is from, okay, so it is from Cash. So we will end on Cash's super chat here. So, thank you so much, friend, for all of the gifts. You're the absolute realist. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so how it works, right, is, so you said that, let's do, so it's gonna be, red and white in opposite corners. Okay, so I'm gonna pin my own comment here, red and white opposite corners, because that's what Cash's previous super chat said. Unfortunately, we can't, oh hey, we had 500 likes, thank you guys. We can't, I can't pin super chatted messages. So red and white in opposite corners, we're gonna go like this, right? And we're just gonna have to solve for the fact that these two pieces cannot move. Let's also say, for the challenge here, that the homies, aka gray and yellow, also cannot touch. I know for a fact this is definitely solvable, but let's see if we can do it where, for example, yeah, gray and yellow don't touch. So we could go with something like this, or at least they don't touch in the typical way, right? But yeah, let's see if we can do this. So go magenta here. We can go, let's go purple, blue. Yeah, these two can't move and these two can't touch. So we're all good in that department so far. But then here, I think it's gonna be challenging. We're gonna need to find some sort of way to, I mean, yeah, this is definitely not it, because here we're gonna, if you put this in, right, it's gonna give us kind of a weird shape. So instead, what if we tried, I put this back here, but we could also instead go, I mean, there's so many different things we could do here. I'm not at all like lost for what to do, because there are a billion things I could still try. So for example, what if we go blue over here, right? And then, no, we need to find a good spot for yellow then. Okay, let's take some of this out, right? We have a lot of room to maneuver. We can go like this, but then, yeah, what does that do for my yellow placement here, right? I want to be able to put yellow somewhere good. Can't do that. If we go like this, yeah, there's nowhere for me to put yellow if we do that. Dang it, okay. If you go like this, right? No, because then here we would need the light pink piece. Ugh, okay. My gosh, why is this so difficult? Okay. What if we go, hold on here, hear me out. Yellow here, orange here, right? And then boom, boom, boom. Dang it, we would need the magenta piece again and we have the green piece left. That sucks, okay. I feel like I know for a fact that this one is solvable, but I wanna make sure I wanna try solving it without putting these two together, right? So for example, another option, right? It's just red and white can't move. We can put yellow over here and we can build out from that, right? You can also go light pink, but I feel like we can do something better. So for example, you can go like magenta here, green, lime, and then gray here looks really good. I like that. You can go blue down here, maybe purple here. Oh my gosh, please, please. Ah, we're close, we're close. Okay, so what if we take this out and we instead go something like that? No, that doesn't work either. Okay, let's take out like that out and go purple down here maybe instead. Ooh, we're so close, we're so close, okay. If we want to get extra funky, we could try, I don't know, let's try something real weird down here, like that. No, I hate that, that sucks, okay. And you can't really do this, this wouldn't really turn into anything, okay. You could go like this, but yeah, there's no way you could fill that in, oh my gosh. I feel like we're right there. Oh my gosh, Becca, thank you so much, friend, okay. Okay, Becca sent in another super chat. I will tackle that one next, Becca. Thank you so much. We do get it. Becca has won you guys an extra puzzle on Becca. Thank you so much for the super chat, friend. I appreciate you so much for all of the kind things that you've done for me regarding all the super chats and stuff like that. Becca's been a supporter as heck. Okay, that's not gonna work. All right, let's instead maybe put gray back over here. We could try something like this, although I don't love what that turns all of this into, right? Because here we wouldn't really be able to put light blue anywhere. If we tried something like this, it wouldn't really be very fruitful, I don't think. Oh my gosh, yeah, okay, so maybe we don't put gray there. We can put gray this way. Actually, hold on. I like it, I like it. Right, but then here, I don't love this area, so You could instead go like this, but then I don't know how we'd be able to fill all of this in back here. Dang, why am I giving myself such hard puzzles to be able to fill or to solve when I still have another puzzle remaining, and I want to see if I can do one where these aren't touching. So here, let's try something like this. How about this? That's not looking good, but we can go like this. We could see if maybe we can throw something in there. We can go blue up here, we can go green here, but then shoot, I forgot about light blue. Oh man, classic. Oh, you're my favorite YouTuber. Thank you so much, Cash. Thank you so much for the, Cash B is truly your name. You're living up to your name today, friend. Thank you so much for the super chats. I really appreciate you. It goes a long way to help support, so it is not lost on me how much you've contributed, and I thank you so much for that. Oh gosh, okay, but this is tough. Okay, maybe I should just focus on solving this. Regardless of how I do it, maybe I should just kind of, here, you know what? I'm pulling out all stops for this one. We're going with whatever we can here, right? If I solve with the homies together like that, then so be it. So be you, so be me. I don't know if you guys remember Sobe. It was a drink from a while ago. Anyway, let's try light pink here. Oops. And then, oh, come on, please, please. Oh, we're so close. Okay, hold on. Oh, we're close again. No, okay. If we go here, no, what about here, here? Dude, why? Why is this so challenging? Okay, maybe we don't have it here. Maybe, oh no, we do. Okay, we do. Whew, okay, I'm gonna count it, even though I told myself I wouldn't put those together, but we're 5 minutes and 24 seconds in, and I have another, okay, I have one more here from Becca. So it's homies, hold on. So here, all right. Now we're gonna do this one as our final one. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, make sure you guys are liking the stream too. It just kind of helps out in general, but I appreciate you guys so much for that. Okay, so here's the final puzzle for today. I am definitely over time. I usually stream for only about an hour. I'm an hour and 16 right now, is what I'm looking at. So here, we got one more though. Let's do this thing. All right. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Appreciate y'all. And thank you so much, Cash B, for the super chats and for everybody. You guys have been so kind. Okay, so magenta and white, but, so let me just throw these in there. Okay, that doesn't quite work, but I was gonna say, something like this looks interesting. So, the homies, AKA gray and yellow, can't touch, and I have to do this in under 2 minutes. That's the main challenge here. So I'm gonna set the timer for 2 minutes. Oh, almost. And then we're gonna see if I can solve in 2 minutes. All right, so these two can't touch. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Final puzzle of the day. Let's do it. Okay. So I'm just going to solve this way. Let's say if we want to put that there, what would we have to do to make it work? Not this. Okay. If we go boom, boom. Shoot, this isn't going to work either. Because then I go like that, and then, yeah, we can't fill this. Okay. So what if we do gray elsewhere? Let's try just purple here. We can go gray like this, with maybe blue back behind, but then yellow. Oh, yellow would be perfect there. Okay, what if we go like this? Boom, 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 boom. Oh my gosh, that looks good. Okay. Okay. And then yellow just has to go somewhere here. Oh my goodness. Look at that, baby, and they're not touching. Let's freaking go. I solved it in 45 seconds, basically. Yes, okay. All right, you guys. Where do you get your comments from shorts? So I usually get them over on TikTok, unfortunately. Usually because it's easier for me to film them on TikTok and then have them be automatically saved to my phone, and then I post them again on YouTube. So it's, if you go to my TikTok, it's at the Kanoodle Bro. I should have that in my description. But yeah, you guys can go over to there and leave a ton of comments, and I will respond to those comments with videos. So appreciate you guys so much. That is it for me. No, I'm so sorry, Baby Saja. Baby Sacha is me, nice. But I do have to go. I will see you guys though next Monday though. I stream twice a week on Mondays and Wednesdays, but I appreciate you guys so much. If you guys have additional comments, you can throw them in the comment section on either TikTok at the Kanoodle Bro here. So it's, that's my username on TikTok, or you can throw them in the comment section of the shorts here on YouTube. But yeah, and I'll try and get to them and see if I can port them over. But yeah, anyway, love you guys so much. I'll see you guys next week. You guys are awesome. Have a good rest of your time. What? Have a good rest of your week. All right, bye y'all.